Breaking news. The internet is in shock as Nevaeh is reportedly in complete panic after Blueface publicly denied getting her pregnant. This revelation has sent fans into a frenzy, with emotions running high and social media buzzing like never before. For someone who trusted, hoped, and dreamed to be faced with such public denial, it's a heartbreak that's impossible to ignore. Imagine the fear, the confusion, the overwhelming sense of betrayal. Nevaeh is now at the center of a storm that's tearing through her life and reputation. Emotions are raw, tears are flowing, and people everywhere are questioning how someone could be treated like this. The allegations are serious, the heartbreak is real, and the drama? Absolutely viral. Blueface, who many considered loyal and caring, is now accused of playing with Nevaeh's emotions, turning what could have been a private moment of vulnerability into public chaos. Fans are devastated, commentators are shocked, and the entire situation is spiraling into a story no one can ignore. Today, we're diving into every shocking detail, analyzing the heartbreak, and uncovering what really happened behind the headlines. Stay tuned, because this story is about betrayal, heartbreak, and emotions so intense, it might just leave you in tears. The world is witnessing a story that has left fans devastated, emotions running wild, and social media in absolute chaos. Nevaeh, a figure who many admired for her resilience and charm, is now reportedly in total panic. The reason? Blueface, the rapper who has been closely linked to her for months, has publicly denied any involvement in her alleged pregnancy. For anyone who has followed this story, the news is both shocking and heartbreaking. Nevaeh's fans had been waiting, hoping for confirmation of a new chapter in her life, one that would bring joy, not heartbreak. Instead, what unfolded was a public spectacle of denial, disbelief, and emotional devastation. Imagine thinking your life is heading in a beautiful, exciting direction, only to have the person you trusted the most publicly deny what you believed to be true. That crushing sense of betrayal is not something that can be easily described. It's raw, it's personal, and it's unfolding before millions of eyes. The emotional toll on Nevaeh is said to be immense. Friends and insiders report that she is shaken to her core, navigating waves of panic, confusion, and fear. For someone who had likely imagined celebrating a life-changing moment, this denial has turned hope into a nightmare. Social media users are not holding back. Fans have expressed shock, outrage, and sympathy, flooding platforms with messages of support and heartbreak. The online world is in a frenzy, with hashtags trending, stories shared, and countless reactions pouring in from every corner of the globe. But this is more than just a story of alleged pregnancy and denial. It is a story of trust, vulnerability, and the fragility of relationships in the public eye. Nevaeh's life, which had moments of happiness and stability, is now being scrutinized by millions. Every post, every story, every reaction is dissected and analyzed, creating an atmosphere of heightened tension and emotional intensity. The pressure of public attention only magnifies the heartbreak, making what might have been a private struggle into a spectacle for the world to witness. Sources close to Nevaeh have revealed that the panic is not just about public denial. It is about what this means for her personally. The uncertainty, the fear of judgment, and the feeling of being misunderstood are weighing heavily on her. For anyone watching this unfold, it's hard not to feel a sense of empathy, a deep understanding of the emotional weight she is carrying. Blueface's public statement has acted like a tidal wave, sweeping through her world and leaving devastation in its wake. Fans have taken to social media to express their outrage. Some defend Nevaeh, calling out Blueface for his actions, while others speculate about the motivations behind the denial. Memes, tweets, and reactions have gone viral, with the story spreading like wildfire. Every comment, every post, and every opinion fuels the drama, creating a feedback loop that intensifies the emotional impact. The digital world has become a stage where heartbreak is amplified, emotions are magnified, and speculation runs rampant. But amidst the chaos, one thing is painfully clear: Nevaeh is deeply affected. Emotional sources reveal sleepless nights, tears, and moments of quiet despair as she tries to process the shock. For those who have followed her journey, it's a stark reminder that even those who appear strong can be deeply vulnerable when confronted with betrayal and denial. This is a human story, raw and unfiltered, about the collision of trust, expectation, and public scrutiny. As this story continues to unfold, it's impossible to ignore the intensity of the emotions at play. Heartbreak, panic, and disbelief are dominating every interaction. Social media is awash with empathy, anger, and speculation, with each reaction adding another layer of drama. The narrative is no longer just about Nevaeh and Blueface. It is about trust broken in the public eye, emotions exposed for millions to witness, and the way social media amplifies personal tragedy into viral spectacle. We'll dive even deeper into the specifics of what led to this public fallout, the reactions from fans and insiders, and the ongoing emotional rollercoaster that Nevaeh is experiencing. But for now, the message is clear. This is heartbreak on a viral scale, a story of trust, denial, and the emotional fallout that follows when private lives are forced into the public eye. The story that began with Nevaeh's panic is now spiraling into a full-blown viral crisis. Blueface public denial has ignited a storm across social media platforms, leaving fans, insiders, and the public in utter shock. The emotional intensity of this situation cannot be overstated. What was once a private issue is now a spectacle broadcasted to millions, and the reactions are as dramatic as the revelation itself. Blueface, whose reputation has long been tied to his bold public persona, now faces a wave of criticism unlike anything he's encountered before. Fans who once celebrated his music and charisma are now questioning his character, calling him manipulative, cold, and heartless. Tweets are flooding in at a rate of thousands per minute, with users expressing anger, disbelief, and sympathy for Nevaeh. The backlash is not just emotional, it's explosive. Screenshots of posts, videos, and reactions are going viral, each one amplifying the drama, making it nearly impossible for the story to fade from public attention. Meanwhile, Nevaeh's supporters are rallying behind her with a force that's both heartwarming and heartbreaking. Messages of empathy, support, and outrage flood her social media mentions. Fans describe the scene as almost cinematic, a young woman caught in the crossfire of fame, trust, and betrayal, facing a tidal wave of public judgment. The tension is palpable, as many express fear that this public scrutiny will take a lasting emotional toll. Supporters are organizing campaigns to defend her honor, trending hashtags in solidarity, and urging the public to consider the emotional weight of the situation rather than just the gossip. Insiders reveal that the denial has left Nevaeh questioning everything. Conversations that once carried trust and intimacy are now overshadowed by doubt and confusion. Friends close to her say she's been struggling with sleepless nights, moments of intense panic, and a whirlwind of emotions that swing from heartbreak to rage and back to despair. This is more than just a celebrity scandal. It's a human story, raw and unfiltered, revealing the vulnerability behind the public image. Blueface statements, brief as they were, have caused an avalanche of speculation. Some fans argue that he may have been unaware of the seriousness of the situation, while others suggest that this is a calculated move, part of a public image strategy gone wrong. The lack of clarity only fuels the emotional intensity of the drama, leaving Nevaeh and her supporters in a constant state of uncertainty and stress. Every new comment or post online adds another layer of emotional complexity, making it impossible to separate the personal from the public. The media has jumped on the story with a fervor typically reserved for viral sensations. Entertainment news outlets, gossip blogs, and social media influencers are dissecting every detail, questioning motives, and speculating on the future of both Nevaeh and Blueface. This relentless attention only magnifies the heartbreak, turning personal despair into public entertainment. The story has become a case study in how quickly private moments can become viral tragedies when the stakes involve celebrity, social media, and emotion. The emotional impact is also felt by the audience. Fans watching the drama unfold are experiencing what can only be described as empathetic heartbreak. Posts describing Nevaeh's panic, her moments of vulnerability, and the magnitude of the denial resonate deeply, creating a connection that transcends gossip. Tears, anger, frustration, and disbelief are common responses across the internet, as viewers internalize the pain and shock. The story has become more than a headline. It has become an emotional experience shared by thousands, if not millions, around the world. In this stage of the drama, the line between public scrutiny and personal trauma is blurred. Nevaeh's vulnerability is broadcasted, dissected, and commented on in real time, amplifying her emotional struggle. The intense reactions on social media, both supportive and critical, serve as a mirror reflecting the scale of the heartbreak and the enormity of the emotional fallout. Each post, tweet, and video reaction becomes part of a growing narrative of betrayal, confusion, and raw human emotion. As the fallout continues, the world watches, captivated by the drama, shocked by the denial, and emotionally invested in every twist and turn. Nevaeh's panic is no longer a private struggle. It is a shared experience, an unfolding saga that combines heartbreak, betrayal, and viral-level intensity. Fans, commentators, and casual viewers alike are glued to every development, anticipating what will happen next in a story that has already left its mark on the internet and in the hearts of those who care. Emotional depth of Nevaeh's reaction, the speculative drama surrounding Blueface, and the viral reactions that continue to fuel this story, making it a heartbreak saga unlike any other. The drama between Nevaeh and Blueface has reached a whole new level. Fans and insiders are now describing her emotional state as fragile, raw, and completely shattered. The public denial by Blueface has triggered what some are calling an emotional collapse, leaving Nevaeh navigating an avalanche of heartbreak, betrayal, and anxiety, all while being in the unrelenting glare of the public eye. Sources close to Nevaeh describe her recent days as a series of panic attacks, sleepless nights, and overwhelming moments of doubt. The woman who once seemed composed and in control is now reported to be trembling under the weight of public scrutiny and personal heartbreak. Imagine living through one of the most personal, life-altering experiences, only to have it exposed, denied, and debated online by millions. This is exactly what Nevaeh is facing. Her vulnerability on full display, dissected in viral clips, tweets, and posts. The emotional rollercoaster doesn't stop there. Friends and family have reportedly been trying to support her through the storm, but even their comforting words can't fully shield her from the tsunami of public attention. Every time she opens her phone, she sees reactions ranging from sympathetic messages to cruel speculation, reminding her that in the world of social media, privacy is a luxury few can afford. The heartbreak she feels is compounded by the reality that the world is watching, waiting, and passing judgment. Meanwhile, Blueface denial continues to reverberate across social media. Fans are divided. Some accuse him of manipulation, others defend him, and many are simply horrified by the emotional toll his statements have caused. The debate has escalated to such an extent that hashtags, memes, and video reactions are trending worldwide. Every new clip, screenshot, or commentary post amplifies the drama, making the story feel even more immediate and emotionally intense. Insiders have revealed that the emotional impact on Nevaeh goes beyond the heartbreak itself. She is reportedly feeling a deep sense of betrayal from someone she trusted completely. The panic she experiences is not just about what Blueface said publicly, but also about the uncertainty it brings to her personal life and future. Each passing hour brings more speculation, more rumors, and more pressure, leaving her mentally and emotionally drained. Her story is no longer just a personal struggle. It has become a public spectacle of heartbreak. Fans watching from the outside are equally affected. Many describe feeling intense empathy for Nevaeh, sharing in her panic and heartbreak. Emotional responses online range from tears to outrage, creating a communal experience of heartbreak. Social media platforms have become echo chambers of raw emotion, where every post, tweet, and comment fuels the drama further. The viral nature of the story has created a feedback loop. Nevaeh's panic spreads online, which intensifies fan reactions, which in turn deepens her emotional turmoil. The public scrutiny is relentless. Every social media update, every story, every viral clip is dissected, analyzed, and speculated upon. Fans and critics alike are discussing her every move, her facial expressions, her posts, and even her private messages leaked online. For someone going through emotional trauma, this level of attention is suffocating. Insiders say Nevaeh is struggling to maintain composure, sometimes breaking down during private moments when the reality of the denial hits hardest. The emotional gravity of the situation has not gone unnoticed by the media. Gossip blogs, entertainment channels, and influencers are dissecting every angle, further fueling the intensity. Each analysis adds another layer to the story, making it impossible for the public, or Nevaeh, to escape the viral storm. Blueface actions, intentional or not, have triggered a cascading effect, turning a personal heartbreak into a viral-level emotional event. Despite the heartbreak and panic, Nevaeh's supporters remain vocal. They are rallying behind her, expressing empathy, outrage, and solidarity. Some are calling for understanding, others for accountability from Blueface, and many are simply sharing emotional support, creating a digital safety net in the midst of her emotional chaos. The contrast between her private suffering and public support is striking, a mix of vulnerability and strength unfolding in real time. The situation has also sparked heated debates online about accountability, trust, and respect in relationships. People are discussing not just the alleged pregnancy, but also the emotional manipulation, the public denial, and the psychological impact of having one's personal life turned into viral drama. It's a story that resonates on multiple levels, connecting deeply with audiences who have felt heartbreak, betrayal, or public scrutiny themselves. As this saga continues, the intensity shows no signs of slowing down. Nevaeh's emotional collapse, Blueface denial, and the relentless social media frenzy combine to create a storm that feels both heartbreaking and mesmerizing. This is a viral-level emotional story, a heartbreak saga unfolding live for millions to witness. The fan theories, insider revelations, and the ongoing speculation that keeps this drama alive, exploring just how far the viral impact has reached and how the emotional fallout continues to ripple through every corner of social media. The story of Nevaeh and Blueface is far from over, and honestly, it's hard not to feel every single moment of heartbreak, betrayal, and panic right alongside her. What started as a shocking denial has turned into a full-blown viral saga, one that's tearing through social media and leaving fans emotionally raw. And here's the thing, your voice matters in this conversation. We want to hear what you think. Do you believe Blueface denial, or do you stand with Nevaeh and her heartbreak? Could this have been avoided? Or was this public chaos inevitable when private emotions collide with fame, social media, and public scrutiny? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Share your perspective, your theories, or even your own experiences of heartbreak and betrayal. Your voice could spark discussion, bring insight, or even help others process their own emotions. And if you're feeling the intensity of this drama as much as we are, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss any updates, insider revelations, or viral developments in this story that's dominating the internet. Every new post, tweet, or clip adds another layer to this emotional roller coaster, and we'll be right here, breaking it all down for you, as it happens. Hit that like button if you're emotionally invested in this saga. It helps us keep bringing you the stories that matter, the drama that captivates, and the heartbreak that goes viral. Stay tuned, stay engaged, and most importantly, keep feeling, because this story isn't just gossip. It's raw, emotional, and unfolding live for the world to witness. Nevaeh's heartbreak is real, the chaos is viral, and you are part of this story now.